Hello. Yeah, MC. The state accent redeem is 1,000 channel points now. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. But also, um, if you give me 7 seconds, the state accent redeem is gonna have a fun audio alert that goes with it. So hold on. Oh, good thing you have 6K. Lovely. I don't think there's a cooldown. Okay. That should work. I hope. So the next time one of you redeems the state accent, it should do something. It did not do something. I mean, I'll still. Oh, I didn't turn it on. Whoops. Hey, listen, that one's on me. Okay. Now it should be. Well, hold on. Now it should be ready to go. If you try again,
Louisiana, share.
Okay. So what did it sound like? Because it did not play out loud for me. Apparently. Two things at once. Man. A gremlin voice and an English Siri. Okay. We can fix that. I can turn off the. Let me just turn off the text to speech option. Because the other sound is way funnier to me. Okay, so it did say do the roar. Good. That's what I wanted. It scared you because it was a bit loud. The problem is I can make it quieter, but why can't I hear it? Hold on, don't burn them yet. I want to find out why I can't hear. Let me see. Twitch. Play sound alerts through OBS. Good, there's a Reddit thread. You stream elements, they play on the stream, at least when itself, but I can't hear them through OBS. Okay. All right, I can fix it. Control audio through OBS. You all said it was loud as hell, so I'm gonna drop the volume of it. And then it said go to this advanced audio properties, monitor. Okay. It should work now, and then I can hear it. If it don't work, the only other way to fix it is I gotta quit out of OBS and restart it, and I ain't gonna do that. Y'all can hear it, and that's the important part. And if it don't work for me,
Hear the roar.
I can hear it. Don't worry, I can hear that. Don't worry, my computer now screams "do the roar" at me whenever y'all do that. How absolutely fun and exciting. Ridiculous. I have a Guildmaster Jeff. I have a genuine question. If I remember correctly from the special you released a while back, you did a show in Arkansas. As a fellow Arkansan, did you ever get the chance to try biscuits and chocolate gravy? I have not, but I would. I'd eat biscuits and chocolate gravy. Live streaming as it states or just putting on an accent? Twy3031. If you go to my Twitch, there's a channel point redeem. And if you spend 1,000 channel points, you can tell me to talk in a state accent for like 1 minute at a time. So if you ever, for the rest of this stream, if you ever see somebody pop up on, see something pop up on screen that says "do the roar," that's someone spending points to make it do that. It used to be 250, but somebody can't imagine who that was. Can't imagine who that was. Oh, you got Twitch. Got to follow. Yeah. All right. So now we got to go to Wheel of Names. Venezuela is the new Argentina. I feel like that sentence means something different every 10 years. So good. Thicker the gravy, the better. Also, real excited to catch a stream. The question has just been burning at the back of my head for a while. LOL. No, I mean, I'd try it for sure. It sounds good. No nickname. 1 minute sometimes gets extended significantly if Ben is mid-brand. It's true. Hey, I'm loving the green shirt. Go Birds. Listen, I'm a Floridian who moved to Oregon. I appreciate whenever you bring up the culture shock moving Florida to the West Coast. It's a weird one because you don't really expect it to happen, and then it fucking happens. Okay. Let me set up this wheel for y'all. So if you don't know, if you're kind of new here, that's okay. Me too. Oh, why is it doing that? Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Now is it gonna? Okay, I got it. I figured it out. No, I didn't. What the frick? So why is this? Why the hell? I'm trying to. I'm trying to make this show y'all the wheel, right? And it's being finicky. Let me hold on. I think I gotta delete the thing, and then I gotta do another one. And then we're gonna go window capture, window set that to the Chrome wheel names on it. Then we're gonna make it smaller. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dark Elf Twilight. I gotta fix that now. All that wasn't supposed to happen. I got like 3 alerts now. Okay. I got the wheel up. Let's hope it actually spins. I think it'll work this time. All right. So here's the wheel. If you don't know, I got every 5 subs, I gotta do an exercise over this wheel. Really, I don't gotta, but I'm gonna. And people have been calling it the wheel of pain. You know, if that's what you want to call it, I guess you can call it that. The wheel of pain. It's not super painful, but some of these suck. Is it the wheel of fun? Okay, fair enough. It definitely ain't no wheel of fun. Definitely ain't none of that. All right, we gonna spin this. We got to do 3 of them. Ah, thanks for the sub, Dark Elf Twilight. Appreciate that. Did that make noise for y'all? It did. All right. Okay. All right. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna spin this wheel. I'm gonna do an exercise. I'm gonna fix that so I can hear the noise. We're gonna do another exercise, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go back to Twitch. I gotta turn off all the alerts so that you ain't got like 2 or 3 alerts going on at one time. And then we're caught up. Unless I get 4 more subs by the time I finish that, and then we got to do another wheel spin. First exercise. "25 push-ups." 3 different graphics that pop up. That's crazy. All right, 25 push-ups. Switch it to the camera so you can see my pain. And we will hide the wheel. Can you guys hear all those? Oh, you heard that. Good. I'm falling apart. My end frame, yeah. All right. Not gonna lie, I forgot he was military. Thought it'd be more of a struggle. Sorry to rain on your parade there. Oh, this room gets real warm though, so that's gonna suck. Okay. What did I say I was gonna? Right. Okay. I gotta make the audio so I can hear it. Yeah. That should work. Never noticed the tattoos before. Yeah, I got 3. Wrong camera. Iron Giant. All 3 crocodilian Pokemon. And Kita from Atlantis. Okay, exercise number 2. Don't stop on burpees. Okay, thank God. This was definitely not Elden Ring. Why was it push-ups before I clicked it and now it's tattoos? I'm so confused, man. Welcome in, Broken at Best. I have a thing. Every time I get 5 subscribers, I have to do an exercise. My psychiatrist and my therapist both said it would be good for me. I fixed the audio, MC. I can hear it now. And then after this, I have to do 50 forward arm claps. Then I gotta fix it, the Twitch part of it. 50? Why did I put 50? Ugh. Okay, 50 forward arm claps. If you're wondering what a forward arm clap is, I want you to, in your head, I want you to guess what you think a forward arm clap would be. You're probably right. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Ugh. I'm like a bird. I know there's no clapping. Can they be done backwards though? Well, can you clap backwards? The point is to stop your hands before they connect. Cuz that's you throw and then you stop them, and it's chest and shoulders is where you're going to feel it. All right, I said I would go to Twitch and I would fix my alerts. So I gotta turn that off. What do you mean an error occurred? Stop doing an error then. Okay, that's off. 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 We can keep the raid on, I think. Turn that off. We should keep the hype train thing on too. Okay. Okay, I think it worked. It should work. I personally wish I could give Ben $3 billion and 13 feral mongoose and let him loose upon the world. I mean, we could work together. We could all work together to give me $3 billion and 13 feral mongooses. Mongoose? All right, third exercise. Final exercise. Yuck. The money's predictable. How are you spending your mongooses? Very carefully. Ben is already regretting this. Yeah. Why did I put reverse plank in this fucking thing? Okay. I'll use my phone to timer it. Ugh. Who made this list of exercises? Me. I made this list of exercises. What's a reverse plank? I'm so glad you asked, Josiah Perez. Josiah Perez? I gotta drink water after I do this. My tongue is already not working. Okay. A reverse plank is like a plank, but your stomach is facing the roof instead of the floor. It's good for your back and your hamstrings. it's like this. You hold yourself up like this for 1 minute. You gotta keep the core tight. Timer going. So what do you guys got going on this weekend? Anything exciting, or you guys doing it? You going taking any trips, or maybe I'll get you at work. Man, I should have brought my glasses if I was gonna try to read chat from over here because I can barely see chat. 20 seconds left. Something about working 75 hours a week since last December. Jeebus Cripes. Yeah, I can definitely feel this on my lower back for sure. Ugh. Don't look at me like that. You made the list. I know what I did. I know what I did. That hurt. It didn't hurt, but it definitely like started to strain right here. So I don't know what that's about, but I'll find a different way to do it. Okay. What are we doing? We gotta. Is there such a thing as feral gators? Do I need the glasses or is it decorative? By the way, it's neither. Technically, I don't need the glasses, but they do make it easier to see. I have a very small prescription, and it's really just my left eye. My right eye is 2016. I have better than perfect in my right eye. My left eye, not so much. So if I sit in front of a screen or I try to read a lot in a day, my right eye will try to like overcompensate for my left eye, and then I get headaches because of that. So while I don't really need the glasses to like see and live my life, if I'm sitting in front of a computer for a long time, I wear them. I feel like there was something else that I was going to do. Oh, thanks for the gifted sub. Why does it say 1,000? Why does it say 1,000? I was about to be like, damn, thank you. Where are my feral mongooses at? Yeah, the sub goal bar was full when we started. Let me see if I can adjust it right now. We'll add another 25. Target 125. Progress bar. Maximum value 125. Save. Hey, it worked. Hell yeah. I'm like a bird, gonna fly away. That's just gonna be stuck in my head all day now. Oh yeah, I gotta go live on TikTok or whatever. I don't like TikTok. I don't think it's a good platform. They don't pay creators well. They never have. But I've got fucking 3 million followers on there. And every time I go live on TikTok, some of them come over to Twitch. So that's a new one. That was a fun noise. Hype train, hype train, hype train. I don't know how hype trains work, but we're in one, and I am aware of it this time. Every hype train I've had, I have been ram it into a building. Ben, what? What? Ram it into a building? Can I? Hey, thanks for the cheer, Dark Elf Twilight. I gotta find some. See previous message for context. The hype train has been summoned. Ram it into a building. Can I drive this train? Oh Lord. Okay, thanks for the bits, Annie. Uh, okay. All right. It's fine. I know what happened. I know what's happening. Look. I'm gonna click go live on TikTok, and I'm not really gonna care about it for most of it. With enough mongooses, anything is possible. Now you're speaking my language. Thanks for the gifted sub, Jason. I don't know why it says 1,000, but also on YouTube, people on Twitch can't see this. Loco78100 just said, "Sir, a second hype train has hit the tower," and that got me. That made me laugh. Okay, we are live on the TikTok. We gotta. I wrote out some stuff. I like that you started that rant with probably don't read this on live, Ben. However, I want I want this to be a learning experience for everybody on my live right now about who I am as a person. I'm live on TikTok right now. People are piling in. Hello TikTok, how are you? Oh, thanks for the gifted sub, Jay Sunshine. It doesn't say 1,000 anymore. It says 1. Anyway, never mind. We're back at 1,000. Genuinely fuck TikTok. Straight up, they're just a machine to try to get creators to promote at this point. They don't give anyone natural reach anymore if it doesn't support their political agendas, and it's painful to watch and more painful to be a part of. Thanks for being here, TikTok. I look forward to the day that I'm no longer allowed to go live on this platform. That message was brought to you by Broken at Best, and I agree with it, so I wanted to read it while staring directly into the camera. Level 1 complete? What do you mean level 1 of the hype? Oh, we're at a level 2 hype train? God, I would love to know what any of that meant. Waving from the nosebleeds. Broken at best, decimated at worst. Hey, if you don't name one of your albums decimated at worst, uh, Dark Upbound, seriously, you have never known of hype trains? I know of hype trains, Dark Elf. I don't know how they work. They are I don't know the secrets of the hype train. Uh, Moth, TikTok will ban your live if you tell people to go over to Twitch too many times. Go over to Twitch if you're watching on TikTok. You can go to Twitch or you can go to YouTube. Both are better. No nickname. Hype Train unlocks some emotes and stuff for people that sub while it's active, I think. Okay. Jay Sunshine, doesn't it mean people are throwing money at you at alarming rates? I don't Okay, I'll be honest with you. I don't think there's really any amount or speed with which someone could throw money at me that would make me alarmed. Thanks for the 40 bits, Annie. Demon Cookie. Be careful with that. Wrist injuries are a pain in the are a pita bread. Congrats on trying something new, though. Thank you. Darkov, enough subs, gift subs and cheers triggers a hype train. Limited time to get higher level hype. Rewards of emotes to those who contributed. Got it. Okay. What? What is that? Blurp. Craft skills for life used 15 beats to play Elden Ring. May chaos take the world. Okay, thanks, Blurp. I had honest because it told me to agree to new terms and I screamed. Oh, I did a bad trying to demonstrate. Nah, you're good. It's not an even number. Ben, if someone throws pennies at you at Mach 3, I'm pretty sure that's going to be alarming. Yeah, where'd they get all those pennies? Okay, hold on. Craft Skills for Life is a real person in this chat. Okay, and I get that, but what do you, why did it, why did Blurp tell me that you redeemed 15 beats? Blurp is a third-party app that I tried to get connected to my Twitch today, and I guess I got some of it connected. But if I figure it out fully, I'm gonna have more control over like the silly shit that I can do with channel point redeems and bits. Hi, Florida man. Welcome to Twitch. Thank you for welcoming Craft Skills for Life. Why did Blurp tell me that you spent 15 beats to play Elden Ring? What's happening? You need to completely configure your OBS. Yeah, so I went in to Blurp, right? And I clicked set up for the channel points to connect to Blurp. And it said, okay, make a browser source in your OBS, which I did, and then copy that link, put it into OBS, which I did. And then I clicked next on Blurp, and Blurp said that my browser source is disconnected. And then I tried Googling that, and nobody on Google seems to have the same issue. So I'm assuming probably what I need to do is completely close out my OBS and like restart it. But I don't want to do that right now. So maybe by my next stream, I'll have Blurp set up. Because I was looking through it and yeah, turn it off and on. Turn it off and on and off. I'll do that after this, obviously after the stream. I don't want to end stream right now. Thanks for the follow, Craft Skills for Life. I appreciate that. Are you like affiliated with Blurp?
To the roar.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ben, when did you change the price? Also, when I went to sleep yesterday, I woke up and you were still streaming. So why are you streaming tonight? You are a mad lad. Also, New England State. Alright, so here's the thing, Ignis, right? My sleep schedule is a little fucky. Plus, on top of that, Plus, on top of that, I work in entertainment and I'm self-employed. I can set my own. I can set my own schedule. I don't recommend that because you are going to not stick to your own schedule, but you can do it. Uh, what does that mean? Okay. Uh, I used to Twitch stream like 5 years ago. I'm just one of the friendly degen of Twitch, acolyte of the stock guy, holder of diamonds and meme stocks. I appreciate people like you, craft skills for life, because I don't. I'm bad at. I'm so bad at like the minutia of being on the internet. I'm the most chronically offline internet personality ever. I don't know most memes. I know like 3 vines. I don't know sound bites. People yell stuff at me like, you should get blurp. And I go, what the fuck did you just say to me? I feel like I just turned 30. I feel like an old fucking man. I work in this world, you know? I work here in this and I died, dog. I don't know, dog. It's like my 3rd day here. All right. I was setting something up so we could start playing Elden Ring. Happy belated B-Day. Welcome to the club. Thank you. One more sub and we can make him do burpees or something. Big on the or something, by the way. Real big on the or something. It's okay. We watch a dude older than you that cracks mom jokes on here. Good for him. Also, I keep seeing people type. Oh, why is this? Okay, I gotta adjust some things. I keep seeing people type KEKW, and at this point, I have been too scared to ask what that means. So, what does KEKW mean? Welcome to the big time. We got better insurance rates for worse knee pains. Oh, you're the politics guy. That's where I remember you from. Sure. I've been called a lot of things, and that's one of them. It's a better Twitch emote? Oh, am I just not seeing it? It's been around for years. KEKW is a World of Warcraft thing that's kind of like LOL in its meaning. Okay, I put together that does mean laughter. Just go to know your meme and read. I genuinely, truly appreciate that. Yeah, that you're trying to educate me. My soul wants to be like, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go to know your meme and do research. That sounds insane to me. KEKW got popular as a Twitch emote. It's based off of Joya Borya's face? Hoya Borya? Hoya Borya? Is that okay? Follow-up question. Is Hoya Borya someone I should is that a name that I should recognize? Multiple people are saying who. I feel better. I still don't like drip because it sounds gross. Well, Dark Elf, work backwards. What drips? Melting ice, right? Ice is it was slang for jewelry, for like looking nice, for putting on ice nice, right? So ice is jewelry. If ice is starting to melt because you're hot, you got drip. That one's not so much internet slang as it is probably black culture, honestly. If we're the comedian Hoya Borya. Elden Ring lore is less complicated than internet meme lore. I disagree. Complicated? No, Elden Ring's got it beat. Deep? The internet memes. I hate that you made it make sense. I mean, it's always made sense. You just weren't part of the club that made it. Also, it's BVE now, by the way. It's not AAVE. Black, capital B, is an ethnic group. It's a cultural in a way to be brought up. Whereas, like, your ancestors may probably be very well from Africa, but is so many generations removed due to the slave trade that you weren't raised in African culture. You were raised in Black American culture. So that's why Black, capital B, has made its own. It's like it's its own ethnic group now. But that's why you capitalize the B when you're talking about Black people, because it's an ethnic group. It's a cultural thing. So AAVE and BVE are sometimes you can swap them in and out. It really depends on who you're talking to and like what situation you're talking about. But as far as I know, BVE is currently the appropriate. Wait, acronyms. AAVE, African American Vernacular English, and BVE, Black Vernacular English. I ethnically identify as a KFC famous bowl with hot sauce. Is that going well for you? Like ASL and BASL. Yes, exactly. I personally feel like a poser because I am an American-born Haitian, so I can't claim Black American heritage. Sure, but you can claim Haitian. You could probably also claim Black American heritage, and nobody's gonna have the balls to question you on it. No white person, anyway. Not. Well, actually, you know what? The white people do be having the audacity. I take that back. Just gonna rewind that one. Identity is complex, multifaceted, and layered. Nobody is just one thing. So, sure. But identities are kind of important to people. So, plus Haitians in the views of America have been less than ideal. I think I might personally have like a different viewpoint on that because of just how many Haitians are in Florida. Like when I moved to Orlando and I started doing stand up comedy, I met like 4 or 5 Haitians immediately just doing comedy, and it was just a normal thing. Like I understand also that my lived experience is not the lived experience of everywhere in the country. I am just saying that I think because of the way that I was raised and where I was raised, I have a skewed vision. But yeah, I imagine a lot of people, especially probably in the Midwest, because the people in the Midwest are scared of anyone that doesn't look like them. Josiah Perez, Black American person here. Is it cool? Stop scrolling. Is it cool to call Africans as black people? There's a complicated answer to that. Short answer, you're probably fine. The long answer is it goes back to like the 1800s, the 1860s, like the reason that it matters. The reason white can be a thing is because white became a thing because we had to differentiate between somebody who basically white and black became a thing because we needed to figure out who was allowed to drink from which water fountain. Beyond that, there is no nation of white, much like there isn't a nation of black, but that's where that started. Racism. Surprise, got you again. So to call Africans black, lowercase b, is pretty correct and mostly okay. To call an African, like somebody from Africa, to call them black, capital B, I don't think anyone's going to care, but that is technically incorrect, because if they were born in Africa and raised within the African culture, then they are both nationally and ethnically African. Or more specifically, wherever they would be, Ghanaian or Ugandan or Ethiopian, what have you. If you are black, born in America, raised in black culture, you are ethnically, capital B, black. Nationally, you are United States American. But ethnically, you are capital B, black. Jay Sunshine, I saw your comment that just said learn about the diaspora first, and I had a brief panic. I was like, oh no, I thought I did. And then you followed it up with person who asked. There are a lot of Haitians in the Northeast. I'm just saying, when you have politicians saying you're eating dogs and you are here illegal. Oh, I forgot about the dogs thing. Was that fucking Ohio or Indiana? Fuck those people. Florida really does a number on what you think is normal. True, I grew up thinking the word Mexican was a slur because of all the Puerto Ricans that got mad at it. Oh, I catch up on. I was talking. Jewish specifically is weird because of both a religion and an ethnicity and a culture. Yeah. MC, I believe the word for that is ethno-religion. Jason, as a Haitian, I want to visit Louisiana. Is Big Mama Bear in here? She'll take you to Louisiana. Correct, but I have Jewish ancestry without being ethnically Jewish because of complicated cultural reasons. So it unfortunately was Ohio. Yeah, it often is. Josiah, interesting. Glad to know that it isn't disrespectful, as I've been doing that for a while. Yeah, I don't think this is probably like a weird way to put it, but like the easiest way to think about it is if it was 1864, would they look at you funny? If they would, it's okay to call them black. And the phrase "look at them funny" is you can replace that with the real answer. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but you know what it is. I was going to say something about okay, Dark Elf Twilight, correct, but I have Jewish ancestry without being ethnically Jewish because of complicated cultural things. Yeah, okay, so when it comes to like the ethno-religion of like Jewishness, because not Judaism would be the religion. Words are hard. When it comes to that, especially when it comes to things like birthright trips and all that, it really matters your ancestry. But otherwise, your ethnicity has a lot more to do with the culture within which you were raised, not necessarily where your ancestors are from. That's your genetics. But ethnicity is a cultural thing. Yep, I asked a rabbi what this means for me. Oh. Has to be an unbroken... Yeah, I'm a matrilineal SAT word of the day. My ancestry matters, but I don't count as being part of the tribe. Yeah. One, also just fun little fun fact about the ethno-religious state of being Jewish. It matters. It's maternal, which is fun. I thought you were Jewish unless your mom. You weren't Jewish unless your mom was. I think it's a bit more complicated than that, but yeah, in layman's terms, sure. DNA-wise, I'm white, British, Irish, and Mexican, but paper-wise, I'm fourth generation Romanian American Mexican. That is Romanian American Mexican. That's fun. That's a cool mix. Also, you don't have to say white British. You can just say British. It's white. British Irish, I call that fluorescent. A lot of them are part descendants of the Acadians. Yeah, God bless those people that got kicked out of Canada, huh? Dark Elf, she pretended to be Native American, American Indian, and converted to Christianity. So, whoa. You ever just listen? You ever just listen? You ever just listen to old people's stories and you're like, how the fuck did you get away with it? And then you realize, because no one had cameras. That's wild. Jay Sunshine. Also, I think people are weary of Haitians considering Haiti was the first slave colony to rebel and have been being punished for it ever since. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely like, there's always now that I'm thinking about it, there's always kind of just like the underlying like, oh no, Haiti vibe. Not vibe. Maybe vibe, but vibe in the way that like that's what was taught, not what was real. But that was only in my youth. I think once I hit like high school, that people stopped doing that. But again, I think I was also kind of like raised in a place that just has a lot more Haitians than most of the rest of the country. So it was kind of like you'd hear that, and then like we would just turn and look to our friend who's from Haiti, and they'd be like, "Nah," and we'd be like, "All right, well, we're gonna go play basketball with them, so you can fuck off." But I also, yeah, that my experience, my lived experience, is not indicative of everyone's. Ass and sass, stop. I love that. Yeah, no, absolutely. I say I did my. How long ago? I took a DNA test a long time ago, and I was like 2/3 fluorescent white, 1/3 dark white. The Mr. Chips Ahoy's. Man, I'm here trying to hit you in the middle school, and you're talking about ethno-history. What, you're trying to hit me in the middle school? What does that mean? Survival, man. Yeah. Demon Cookie 8. Reading Twitch chat and being reminded of the History of Everything podcast on Haiti. It's fascinating and sad all at once. I've not listened to that podcast episode, but I do like that podcast. Ass and Sass. I learned the Cherokee Princess goes back to the Civil War of, quote, I'm more American than you. Vibe is correct. Okay. As I said, because my family claimed the Cherokee Princess thing, but alas, my family roots goes back to Northern Florida Confederates. Gross. Up north, it's still the vibe, and since there wasn't much, they sort of looked at me like a freak, and my family just taught me to not draw attention to it. Dude, I can't imagine. I couldn't imagine having to, while raising a child, having to teach them things like, hey, the best way to survive is to simply, like, ignore the constant microaggressions and the constant race. Like, here's how to, like, oh, fuck, dude. That would, As a wild change-up, the Mr. Chips Ahoy's Heartbeat Boys. What the fuck do you know about the Heartbeat Boys? Who are you? Who are you? Where? Yeah, chat, don't get ahead of yourselves. I was not in the Heartbeat Boys, but there's like me and 8 other people in the world that know about the Heartbeat Boys. And several of those people are people that I forced to watch a Heartbeat Boys music video with once. Oh, I just now saw your fucking comment in TikTok chat. Heartbeat Boys, I like the rain. Who are you? I went to school in Central Florida too. Oh my God, did we not even go to the same school? They just traveled to you? I was in school with one of the Heartbeat Boys. He was in my, I was in his class, in middle school. We went to the same middle school at the same time. I have to pull, I'm going to pull up the video on YouTube, make chat watch this right now. Is it good music? I must know. It's music. I'm gonna pull up a YouTube video. I'm gonna make us all watch the music video. Finally, my moment has come. Wisconsin. All right, so now you went to NSB Middle. Holy shit, brother. Brother, okay. No, I was in OBMS, Ormond Beach Middle School at the time. And for my 8th grade graduation, it's like the Hanson brothers. Holy shit, that's a great way up. Wisconsin. I feel like that accent started Wisconsin and then it just drifted somewhere else in the world. It's not a vital cacophony. It's a lot like the Hanson brothers. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the Mr. Chips Ahoy. You're unlocking so much shit. I Like the Rain has been a fucking vocal stem of mine since goddamn middle school because of these fucking Heartbeat Boys. Every time someone says the phrase, I like the rain, I have to just out loud go, I like the rain. Brings back memories. And nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull up this fucking video. Okay. Holy shit. This is fucking wild. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. Okay. Heartbeat Boys, I Like the Rain. Where's the official music video? No. Is this the official music video? I think that's the official music video. It's not good, y'all. Oh my god. Y'all are not ready for this. Where is it? There we go. I won't get a copyright violation for this. I doubt it. Also, I want to be extremely clear. I am not sorry to chat for what's happening now. Thank you, Mr. Chips Ahoy's. You shouldn't be sorry. They're all about to get a new vocal stem. Every time you hear the phrase, I like the rain, you're just gonna hear this. I gotta turn off my game volume so I can hear this. Also, the fun fact, the video that I'm about to show you, the girl in this video, her name is Caitlin. She also went to school with me. We were in middle school and high school together. She was a year older than me. And I have texted her years after high school just to be like, hey, I want you to know that this just popped into my memories. Let's enjoy this together.
On my window pane, visions of you are back in my mind again. Wish you were here to ease the pain, like the memory.
That was Caitlin. That's Caitlin.
Falling rain. Over and over, I keep telling myself she's coming back, but I wish she never left. I made a promise today, right here forever, to just let it rain. I like the rain. love for eternity. Emergency weather, it was a quiet storm. Or could it be suddenly that the rain felt so good to me? I'll always remember, I'll never forget. This was a very special love God blessed us with. I said it before and I'll say it again, so just let it rain. I like the rain. Like the rain. Sunshine, the rain. I like the rain. Sunshine, the rain. Like the rain. Sunshine, the rain.
Girl. Oh yeah, the breakdown.
You know, I can't wait. No way for your love. And you know, girl, seems like no matter what I do, I just can't wait. So I guess I'll just let it rain.
Incredible. Hold on. Where'd they have their names at? Oh, what a blast. They sang that. They sang that at my 8th grade graduation in front of the school. And the youngest member of them, his name was Dakota, sang. They performed. Yeah, the Heartbeat Boys came to my middle school because one of them was in my middle school. He was a year younger than me. His name was Dakota. And they made him and his little band perform live in a middle school, in a middle school gymnasium in front of the entire 8th grade graduating class. Mr. Chipsoy, did I successfully punch you in the middle school? Brother, you punched the entire chat in the middle school. Did they perform to Stone Silence? No, we all got into it. We're like, if we're gonna do this dumb thing, we gotta buy in. It was great. I think about the Heartbeat Boys once every 3 months. Now let's get into it. Are they still together? I had no idea. I should clarify, Jay Sunshine. When I say I think about the Heartbeat Boys once every 3 months, I don't mean I think about them enough to like check to see how they're doing. Oh yeah. We're gonna set let me see. Arial bold. Okay. We're gonna set a typical. We're gonna put it right there. So we gotta keep it. We gotta keep it out of the way of the actual gameplay. Okay. That was good. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I like the rain. Oh, I wonder if I can have that set up as an audio alert. Make it a redeem sound. I will, as soon as I figure out how to. Okay. What's that box for? That box is for... I'm gonna stop sitting in this parking lot and actually go into the beer store. Mostly, we'll be here when you get back, broken at best. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. I can bring this down here. I made a better to-do list. Well, because yesterday, we spent several hours just riding around downtown by myself, and I had so much fun thinking about the da-da-da-da-da, and then there she was. Did it get longer? Only technically. It got longer because it got more detailed. We're gonna So there would be more checked off, but I just didn't. Anything that we did yesterday, I just didn't put it on the list. So we would have like 10 things checked off already. Also, hold on, before we do this, I'll show you how intense my spreadsheets get. Now, like the Heartbeat Boys, I'm going to disappear. Good luck, friend. Good luck. See you later. Thanks for popping in. Do I pick which state? Let's say Texas. Yeah, you pick a state, and then I just go into that accent for a minute. Now, the thing is, you redeemed that. I didn't hear no. I didn't hear no do the roar. Did it play and I just didn't listen to it? Maybe there's a setting. Oh, you already did low level Kayla Godskin killed. Yeah, that's a lot of that was most of what we were fucking around with yesterday, Sarkin. Didn't hear it. Alright. Perhaps I'll figure that out. I see it in the activity thing, so I'll figure that out later. Probably because he got the game plan. Could be. There was no alert sound for YouTube either. Yeah, I'll figure all that stuff out. All that stuff is new to me. But yeah, Sarkin, yesterday we spent several hours trying to kill the Godskin Noble at the bottom of, or the Godskin Apostle at the bottom of the Divine Tower of Kayla to get his sword. We were level 17 at that time. We used a Reduvia, and we had our Flask of Wondrous Physic. So we had exactly 3 minutes to kill him from the moment we walked in the door. And I eventually, after a bunch of failed tries, I eventually went and got Rot Dog. And so me and Rot Dog killed the Godskin Apostle there in, oh boy, I think it took us like something 35 to 40 tries to kill him with the Reduvia in under 3 minutes. Is the rip tally reset? No, it should not be reset. But I wanna show y'all. Let's see. I gotta. We'll just pop this into. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So this is I get pretty detailed about my spreadsheets, right? This right here. Oh, it's a little off center. Let me see if I can fix that for you. So this right here is there's a pretty healthy modding community in Elden Ring, right? And I play on Xbox, so I can't mod the game. However, that does not stop my curiosity, and I do speak a little bit of coding languages. So I found some numbers. The way that Elden Ring sets up their difficulty as the game goes on is actually a really cool idea. It's not necessarily the boss that is tough. It's the area in which they are that is scaled. And it's cool because that means like if you want to do a random boss mod where you can walk into a boss arena and it could be any boss from the whole game, it will scale their damage and health according to where in the game you are, not who that boss is. And the way that they did that is they just made regional tiers. So the region that you're in has scaled enemies, right? So if you look over here on the left, you have these are the tiers. Level 1, there's only one person in the level 1 tier, and that is Rick, Soldier of God. So the Stranded Graveyard is the only place in the game that is a level 1 where the enemy's HP and damage and everything is just flat, whatever it is, right? Then you get in the Limb Grave right outside. That's your starting area. That's level 2. Most everything in level 2, it's got a little bit. You can see right here, this column is a percentage increase of damage and a percentage increase of HP up from the previous tier. So it's about a 10% jump in damage, right? Not gonna lie, I don't know U.S. state accents that well. Just pick something southern, I guess. All right, yeah, I can do something southern for sure. We'll change it up. I was doing the Texas a little bit, but we'll take the twang out and slow her down a piece. You can see in the middle columns right here, it's color coded to say, you know, if it's light yellow, there's a bigger jump moving from one area to the next area than there were previous. Now over here you got orange, you got red down here, and you got blue down here. Now this, level 15, that's going to be the Fire Giant Arena and Crumbling Farum Azul. The pop-up broke. Yeah, I got to figure that out. I threw it together just before we went live, so there's probably some buttons I just didn't see. But where we were at yesterday, our character was good for level 2, level 3. We'd be fine around Limgrave, Weeping Peninsula. We'd have a bit of a harder time Castle Morn, Stormvale Castle, right? So our character yesterday was good to go for, I'd say, these 3 areas with difficulty at level 4, Castle Morn, Stormvale Castle. Where we had to go to fight the Godskin Apostle in the Divine Tower of Caelid for his sword was down here at level 16, the Dragon Barrow. That means over on the right, I got them 2 numbers over there. From what we were ready for at our character level to what we got, he had a 248.8% increase to damage and a 555% increase in hit points. Now, if I come down here, we can see I got another list, right? And this spreadsheet right here, this is every boss in the game, including what I refer to as pseudo bosses, which are enemies that are not technically considered bosses, but have the vibes of a boss. We'll find a few. There's also some invaders in here. So there's 174 enemy bosses on this list, right? And I have them organized. This is the best, most optimal order to fight. If you're gonna fight every boss in the game, this is the best, most optimal order to do it, so that you're starting with the easiest bosses and you're moving, just getting a little bit tougher, a little bit tougher, a little bit tougher, all the way to the end. There are 174. I know this is 175. It's because this list started on number 2. Melania is number 174. You guys want to see where the Godskin Apostle and the Dragon Barrow Divine Tower of Caelid is? $160. The 160th most difficult boss out of the 174 possible is who we decided to fight. Wouldn't freeze panes help see the field names when you scroll? Explain that more, Nick. Are you talking about in Google Sheets or were you successful? Yes. Yes, we were. I think the bleed susceptibility absolutely makes him easier than the Black Blade Kindred. Oh, for sure. Yeah, the Black Blade Kindred, I think... Well, this list, I should say, Sarakin, this list is for, like, if you're genuinely trying to go through a whole, an all-boss run. So by the time you get to Black Blade Kindred Godskin Apostle, you kind of got that shit figured out. We were trying to beat him at rune level 17. So yeah, he would have been easier for sure than Black Blade Kindred. I also just... It's the Black Blade Kindred fight's so fucking awkward. It's on the stairs. He's got skinny ass legs. It's hard to hit. In Excel, you can freeze the first row. Ah, yeah, okay. You're 100% right. No nickname. I just don't really need to do that right now. Mostly because I'm like the only one that uses this stuff. But let's get going here. Now, in all likelihood, we could probably at this point... Broken Abyss. I just found out my favorite gas station clerk does drag here in Bright Red, Missouri. And honestly, this is the kind of uplifting news I needed, so I thought I'd share. Hell yeah. Did you get his drag name? How do I ask that? What's the right way to ask that question? Okay, it's time for me to go to sleep. I'm sure you'll still be playing when I wake up. Y'all behave yourselves with the accent redeems. Good night, Annie. Dark Elf Twilight. My husband from Mo, and he's a twink. What a fun, lovely string of facts about a person. That was the correct way to ask. Okay, cool. I didn't know if that... My concern was that simply there was, like, language I just didn't know, like a couple words that, like, whatever there's like a name for the name or whatever, and I just didn't know it. But all right, so the first thing we gotta do is go grab this green turtle talisman, which that's gonna be, what is that? Yeah, summon water. All right, over here. Green turtle talisman, if you don't know, gives you faster stamina recovery. And since we're using a colossal weapon, we gotta have some fast recovery. Oh shoes, do I have a... I do. All right. Oh, the thing we just passed, the Tibia Mariner. We don't need to kill dogs. Look at all the dogs. Look at all these dogs. The Tibia Mariner is a boss. We don't need to kill it for what we're trying to do. But I'm gonna put a poll. Can I do a poll? How do I do a poll? I think I just type poll. We're going to put a poll in the Twitch chat. Should we kill the Tibia Mariner? Yes, no. And you can spend 500 channel points to vote multiple times. For 1 minute, that poll is going. Should we kill the Tibia Mariner? If you're on Twitch, you can answer that for the minute. Can we pet the turtles? No. My first thought was, yeah, and then I was just gonna, does killing them affect the goal to be the Elden Lord? No. It will, however, affect your conscience. Oh, I'm over a minute. I don't have to do the accent anymore. It will affect your conscience. I did a playthrough one time where I was trying to... green pickled turtlenecks in this game have a really good effect, and you need turtlenecks, obviously, to get them. And I genuinely felt bad killing all of the turtles over and over to get their necks to make the item. So you can still become Elden Lord. You're just gonna feel bad for it. The Tibia Mariner is not a turtle. Okay. 60% voted yes to kill the Tibia Mariner. No nickname, right? I'm gonna go to the supermarket because I kind of want some chocolate or something. See you, Ben. See you, nickname. Have fun at the grocery store. Green Turtle Talisman. Oh, we still need this on. So I guess we're gonna take this one off for now. Punch the dog once and then cast a heal spell on it to atone. Let me see what I have. Bow, wave, jump for joy, point forward, rallying cry, rest. Point upwards, point downward, wait. Triumphant delight seems fun. Strength. Warm welcome seems fun. Beckon, rallying cry, bow, fire, spur me, rapture, rest, dejection, and sitting sideways. Don't walk away from me, turtle. Did that literally instruct you to kick the dog in a pot? Oh, that was a YouTube chat from Sarakin. Sarakin told me to do that. Come here, doggy. Okay, enough of that. Y'all wanted it. Y'all are getting it. Come here, Tibia Mariner. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. God, those sticks are sharp. We did it. Okay, we got the green turtle talisman. Onward to the Dragon Crest Shield. This one is fun. I have not done the parkour here in a minute. So, Sarakin, you seem like you know what you're talking about. If you see me about to make the wrong jump, either let it happen or tell me where I'm supposed to jump instead. Parkour! Good jump. That one? We'll go over here. Nope. Nope. It's over here. Okay, good jump. Is the horse going to do you wrong tonight? Almost assuredly. Got it. Okay. Good. Oh, it's down one more level, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucking down one more level. Fuck. Okay. Friggin' bats. Oh, you guys can't see the bat on my screen because of the to-do list. Hold on. Let me move this around. It's friggin' bats. There's a face in my cape. Yes. We had to kill... Oh, fuck. God damn it. I don't remember... No. No, that's not where I wanted to throw it. All right. It says it won't kill me. Ooh. does it demand to be moisturized? Yeah, but not in like a creepy way. It just is something that you need to moisturize. It doesn't like ask like out loud by any means. Stage name is more common, but drag name is definitely not interested. Or inappropriate. I forgot their stage name already. It's been like a 10-minute drive. Moisturize. Shit. Dude, I hate bats so much. Oh, man, we're not even on the right level. If the face started talking, I'm not sure if it would be creepy or cool. In this game, it'd probably be creepy. Okay. Anyone else a former Super Hulock Tumblr person? No. But I have a friend who is, and I'm sure they would really love to hear that comment read out loud. The cicada, that's not what I wanted. My enthusiasm was enough to sit down and watch it if someone else was watching it, never enough to watch it myself or care to keep up. Doctor Who's fun. I've seen a few episodes. I had a teacher in high school that would show episodes of Doctor Who in class whenever she didn't want to teach. Okay, we got the Dragon Crest shield. Now we gotta go get Flame Grant Me Strength. Old Doctor Who is more my style. Has it changed all that much? Ra is name. You just said have you. Have I what? Have I ever, like, seen the rain? I have, and I like it. I'm not afraid to say it. I like the rain. It brings back memories. Like black and white Doctor Who? Super good. I feel like a lot of shows were just dramas with a thematic paint job of other genres. Yeah, I mean, Doctor Who was, if I am not mistaken, made a lot of pop culture references and stuff. Elden Lord, Florida man. Elden, Florida man. I want to get the DLC because there's a lot more like frenzied flame, and I feel like a frenzy flame build is very Florida. the chaos flame. We must find the sacred bath salts for the Dark Gator Lord. Oh, I forgot. This guy has a bow and arrow. Don't shoot me. Huh. Oh, yeah. I'm not leveled properly for this. It's fine. Oh, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Never mind. Oh, you put that flame down. Elden Ring of Florida, just a Bud Light can tab. Oh, fuck. He's still shooting me. Where did you... Is this the way? Let me check the other side first. This feels better. There's a spell back here that I want. Got it. Let me out. Oh, fuck. The horse fucked me. But it's okay, I got the spell that I wanted. Okay. We got Flame grant me strength. Now we gotta get the Academy key. That's gonna be over in Liurnia. It's been a while since I've seen anything from you. I gotta say, I don't remember if you said you did Twitch on one of your stand-up shows. It's pretty cool that you're hilarious and like similar stuff. I don't think I've ever... First of all, thank you. Second of all, I don't think I've ever said out loud that I have a Twitch. I used to have one back in like 2020. I streamed quite a bit during the pandemic. And then I took like 5 years off. And I just recently got back into it. There are better ways to break the news. Listen, I'm the one who wrote Ben died. I'm the reason it says that. I can change it. But I don't know if I wanna. I think the key is over here. Never change it. I felt like just Ben died is pretty straightforward. I want to get... Every time I go to type brain, autocorrect wants to change it to Brainerd now. Good. As it should. Thank you, autocorrect. You're doing me a service. If I can get blurp to work, we're going to have some fun channel point redeems and stuff. I bookmarked a couple so far. Let me know if you guys can hear this. You keep saying blurp. What the fuck is a blurp? Blurp, BLERP, is a third-party application that works with Twitch for like alert sounds and GIFs and stuff. So like, here's one.
I'm in danger!
Sorry, that was loud as hell. But that audio would be a thing where you guys could spend channel points or bits to just make that fucking pop up. Or this one is 11 seconds long, so I would have to make it a bit thing, not channel points. But I love it dearly.
The arms of the angel fly away from here.
I want to see how much, like how long I can find a clip of that I can use for free, because that one was 11 seconds. We got oh, new follower. Thank you for following, Oso de Rayo. Okay, but for 10,000 points, let us do the whole fucking song. I would love to. You can do a voiceover of that, like one of those charitable recurring donation commercial ads. For only 25 cents a day, you can feed a local Twitch streamer. For only 1 sub every month, this Twitch streamer can have lunch. Oh. That's okay. I remembered. I wanted to add a bit redeem. God, this is gonna be such a fucking bad idea. Why? Okay. No, I'm doing it. Wait. How do I... What is it? I'll tell you what it is when I'm done with it. If you don't sub, even if you can afford to eat, Sarah McLachlan herself will rob his fridge each night. I gotta figure out how to make a new Twitch. Add custom bit redeem? Oh, thanks for the subs. Also, Ray. I missed what the thing. Hold on, let me check the actual. Let me read what was said. Also, Ray subscribed for 3 months at tier 1. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate that. Also. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I went with also pure guess. 1, yes. That was our 5th sub. So we have to spin the Wheel of Pain. Also de Rayo? That's my guess. We have to spin the Wheel of Pain. But before we spin the Wheel of Pain, I'm going to finish this train of thought. Power-ups. That's what they're called. Also de Rayo. Not me misspelling my own name. Am I saying it right? That's all that I need. You can spell it however you want. I just want to say it right. Okay. Add new custom reward. I didn't know you streamed, man. I'm a huge fan. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm streamed a while ago, about 5 years ago. Streamed pretty regularly. Took about 5 years off for mental health, for touring, all that. And now I'm back to streaming. This is like, I want to say, what do you guys think? Like my 20th stream in a month? Also was meant to be bear in Spanish. How do you say bear in Spanish? I feel like that's something I used to know. How the fuck? For 15,000 points, you should dress up as a state. That I wouldn't do points for that. I'd have to make that real money because that would mean I have to go downstairs and put on the state clothes, and I just don't want to do it. I was made aware I misspelled it after like 3 months. Still a big fan since your state's videos, and now I'm here to say I appreciate that, man. Or woman. Or any whatever in between, I guess. I don't know. I learned how to read at a very young age, and I stopped. I have to do a third. Back in 2020, Twitch had bit badges. Okay. It feels like it should be way easier than it is. Bit redemption will be a third-party tool if you want anything good. Power-ups are fine, but they're really limited. Okay. T Sigma, if you have any recommendations or suggestions for third-party tools to use for bit redemptions, I'll take those suggestions. In the meantime, because I had an idea, and I think it's very funny, but I'm not going to do it for free. I'll need bits for that. In the meantime, Broken at best. This is genuinely the best time on Twitch. I'm glad you came back. I don't usually love it over here. I'd only seen you live once. It was on TikTok, and you invited me to stream with you in like a chaotic group deal, and then I never saw you live again. Yeah. Gotta go to bed. May your God-slaying efforts be fruitful. I appreciate that, Sora. Can you get some sleep? We will see you again. Oop. Wrong lever. Wrong window. Where? Oh, it's because I had it on the wrong thing. That's on me. Where the hell did it go? Is it that one? No. Is it that one? Yup. Got it. Oh, stop it. Okay. Yeah, Nightbot's not going to let you post links, T Sigma. I think streamer.bot is the most popular. I do custom code for the content I work on, so I'm not as familiar. I didn't think it was an actual link, but you custom code for the content you work on. So I could probably get into that. I just don't even know where to begin. I know some coding languages. I went to school for engineering. Let's get this wheel of pain out of the way. More push-ups. Lovely, lovely, say that you're lovely. Fool me, fool me. Never can fool me. The first set was easy. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, did you guys hear that, chat? Did you guys hear my back crack 90 times? Take my glasses off. What's that green thing in the brown bag? Are you talking about? Okay, so this brown bag actually is it's an air mattress bag. So there's an air mattress in the bag. The gator's behind the bag. He's just a Louisiana alligator. Got a shirt on that says "Laissez les bon temps rouler." I think he dances. I could be wrong though. I'm trying so hard not to breathe heavy right now. Easy. We should keep track. I know it looks like it's in the bag for sure. You can't leave us with I think he dances. Okay. All right. Okay. This one is not the one that dances. Yeah, his shirt says "Laissez les bon temps rouler." I'm remembering now. The dancing one that I have is a flamingo, but I don't remember where he's at. He's either downstairs in the living room or just somewhere hidden in my bedroom. Hey, thanks for the sub, C Sigma. Appreciate that. Nice stream for always nice waking from a nightmare like, oh, thank fuck I'm not in handcuffs. I agree. Not even if I play I Like the Rain, he won't dance. He is all danced out. Yeah, we'll put that there. 100 push-ups, 60 seconds of reverse planks, 50 forward arm claps. That's just tonight. I'm sorry. No, it's not 100. It's 50 push-ups. It's 2 sets. I got it mixed up because the forward arm claps, one set is 50. But the push-ups, one set is 25. And I got that mixed up. I've done 2 sets of push-ups, so it's 50 push-ups so far tonight. You can add it. Over here. That looks good. That looks fine. House of the Rising Sun. Oh man, you guys were talking about it. I'm realizing now you guys were probably starting a conversation while I was doing the exercises, and I'm like, I'm joining the conversation halfway through. Anyway. Oh. I guess I can do it like this. It won't do anything specific yet. When I'm done, I'm gonna have a whole thing. I'm gonna have a whole, it'll make a noise, it'll have an image, all of it. But until then, I will just do this. I'll throw it in Arial, unless somebody suggests a different text font to throw it in. If you are watching on YouTube, the super chat will be. What percent does super does? YouTube takes 30% commission on super chats. So I want it to be $5. Let's see. $70% of X equals 5. And the way you do 70% of X is X times 0.7 equals 5. So you divide by 0.7. You got 5 divided by 0.7. That's $7.14. 500 bits is $10. Right, okay. I understand why. Twitch takes 50%, but bits are paid for at the top. So you are paying the 50% extra to Twitch so that I get 100% of the bit that you pay me. In that case, I will lower the bits to 250 because I want it to be $5. There has to be a conversion happening there. Well, they take it at the top. 500 bits is $7 US. What? Where are you? I know Broken to Best is in Missouri, so maybe location has a little bit to do with it. I feel like I just have one piece of alfalfa. Just letting you know your entire community was built from TikTok, and there's generally no reason for you to have your TikTok stream be such an ass experience aside from trying to get more money on Twitch. They don't let me make it better, Seedingson. I use TikTok Live Studio. They don't let me stream gameplay. They don't let me have fun rewards. It is a terrible platform for live streaming. Also, not to mention, Seedingson, I have to pay rent, like real life. Like every month, I have to pay rent, and I have to buy groceries, and I have living expenses. I'm an entertainer by trade. My job is entertainment. It takes maybe 10 minutes to fix your TikTok stream from experience, and it's just weird that you're so money hungry that you're explaining super chats and only showing face cam on TikTok. When you say money hungry, do you mean have bills? Is that what you mean? I'm money hungry because I have to pay for living? You've seen it set up multiple different angles on TikTok. Dog, I have tried. There isn't an option to show video game footage from a capture card. But come on, man, fix TikTok. I'm not opening Twitch. Yell at TikTok. Don't yell at me for not wanting to use a shit platform when you should be yelling at a shit platform for not making me want to use it. I'm not wrong for not wanting to use a shit platform that doesn't pay. Yell at the guy. Don't yell at the worker. Yell at the employer. If they wanted the employee to be more loyal, they would have taken fucking care of the employee. It's lucky I'm American, because if I wasn't in America, I wouldn't have made any money from TikTok ever. Ever. And I'm in America, which means I have been made money from TikTok. Comparatively, if I were to post the same exact content on YouTube and TikTok, right? YouTube would pay me for a month probably around $2,000 to $3,000. TikTok would pay me $400. No, Seedington isn't projecting. He has rightful anger. Seedington is feeling wronged by a person that he enjoys, and that you should. The anger, though, unfortunately, is a little bit misdirected, because I tried. I genuinely did. I tried. I looked. There are some workarounds I can do, but the amount of extra time and effort and energy that I have to put in every single live stream to make those workarounds work is simply not worth it to me. He's right to be angry. 100% right to be angry. But TikTok is the villain, not me. Sorry, Ben, I drank a bit and I get more expressive under the influence. Look, you're good. I just don't use Twitch, to be honest, and I'd follow you on TikTok. You're good, dude. I appreciate the follow. I'm also live on YouTube. YouTube allows me to multi-stream. I can do same exact stream goes out on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch just has the most accessibility. Like I can't connect like follows on TikTok to alerts on my stream. I can't put like my TikTok chat live on stream. Twitch has a lot because that's what they do. You know, they've been doing this for a decade, if not more. So like they've figured it out. I don't know if the TikTok community thing is true. I just found him from there. I mean, statistically, I'd say probably a majority. My dumbass needs to not drink and scroll. You are not the first, nor will you be the last to make that mistake. You are not a villain in my eyes. You're a victim of capitalism. If I didn't need to pay rent every month, I'd do more shit for free for sure. They say, you know, do what you love and you never work a day in your life. And that would be great if I didn't have to also just continue to pay to live. Because it sucks having to, like, you do a thing that you love and then you have to turn around and charge people money for it because you have to pay rent, and there's a part of your soul that will never heal from that. You're good, Seedingson. I don't, like, I want you to know, like, I don't think that your anger is incorrect. But it is a bit misdirected. If we could burn down TikTok and make them build it in a way that is beneficial for the creators, I mean, I'll stand right next to you at that protest. No nickname. Is the part about the community being built from TikTok true? There is some truth to it, for sure. Like, TikTok is the platform that, when 2020, when I first started posting the state sketches, TikTok was the first platform to, like, blow the fuck up for me. But since 2020, it's become, like the first couple of years, it was, like, very TikTok driven to get things everywhere else. But I think over the past three or 4 years now, it's been a much more even spread for, like, growth. To be frank, I see a lot of streams of big creators who just advertise their Twitch stream with TikTok, and it sucks. Like, you're not Ninja, so why would I be upset with you? The TikTok community thing is not true. So, yeah. I mean, there's some truth to it. It's just, especially when you get to, like, the level of, like, Ninja, he's got exclusivity agreements. So there's, like, at a certain level, he can't show on TikTok the same stream that he's showing everywhere else because it would be breaking his contracts. Because capitalism is the devil. But for me, like, I tried. If I'm gaming on my computer, I can show that. Because I did that once. But if I'm not gaming, if I'm gaming my Xbox, which is where I do a lot of my gaming, then I just can't show it on TikTok. And the best that I can do is, like, put out there on TikTok, hey, this is happening. Here are a couple free platforms that you can enjoy the content from. Like, just being on Twitch, when they run ads, I get money from that. TikTok doesn't do that. Like, I don't... I streamed for 12 hours yesterday on TikTok. I made 33 cents. $12 straight hours on TikTok yesterday, and they paid me 33 cents, which, by the way, they didn't pay me. That was people watching decided to throw bits at me, and I made 33 cents for 12 hours. Stuff happened. Okay, hold on. One, thank you for the Prime sub, T Sigma. 2, thank you for the $5 super chat, Medic TBG. Hello again from Indy Atlantic. How you doing, bud? I'm doing good. We're having fun. I have a thing. I can't connect super chats to the stream. Maybe I can. I don't know of a way to do it. Maybe there is. I don't know it yet. But I am going to put a thing, $7 super chats, and I just have to die in Elden Ring, not in real life. I'm not going to die in real life for a $7 super chat. But if you send me $7 super chat on YouTube, I'll die in the game. And then also, thank you for the follow, Broken Gamer. The exclusivity thing that's gone now from Twitch, but it was annoying for... Oh, it's gone? Okay, cool. I think any form of civilization that can be exploited for monetary gain is corrupt at its core. If we were all allowed to just live for the betterment of humanity, that the world would be a better place. I agree. Seating, as in your TikTok stream, only shows like a 16:9 portion of your webcam. So to be frank, that may be why you didn't get anything from there. So... let's see. Oh, as of last year, they take up to 85% of gifts. They take 85% of gifts? Unless you do their mission. So basically, if you don't beg for gifts, they want you to get... you make like less than half of what the people think they're paying you. Jesus. Thanks for the Prime sub, Broken Gamer. Appreciate that. Okay, I can pull up TikTok Creator Studio. So the reason I have... I can change it. I'll show you. The reason I have my camera like that is because if I have just the landscape version of my camera on stream, people won't watch it. They'll just keep scrolling because they like it's not the correct format. And it will just be like instinct to just swipe away. I have to fill most of the screen with my face to get a majority of people to like stop and watch, which is why I try to zoom. But the problem is, if I zoom in a little bit with my camera, if I'm moving around, I'll like get cut off. I mean, I can try to keep it the landscape version for a little bit and just see. I mean, if you get 15% of earnings, fuck TikTok. Yeah. I mean, I wish it was different. I really do. But yeah. No, dude, you're good. I'm also bothered by it. We're fighting the same fight, my brother. We are fighting the same fight, my bro. Maybe I can... oh, this is gonna be real janky. Hold on. Up to 85, you can make as much as 51%. They did that because they used to pay 50, but then they rolled the 85% cut out like it was a favor. Yeah. They also like to corrupt content creators too. Oh wait, hold on. Did I miss one? Crazy how much they take from the people who make their platforms fun. Without creators, people like these platforms would go nowhere. No, agreed, Demonic Cookie. Also, they every year. Instagram has tried paying people before, and they used to pay well, and then they just decided to not. Like, they just stopped paying. They didn't explain. They just stopped paying creators. And then for a little bit, they were doing this thing where they're like, ooh, maybe this month you might be one of the ones that can get paid, but we're not going to tell you right now. You got to wait, and you got to hope, and then maybe you get paid this month. Who knows? And then they just stopped doing that. So now you just don't get paid at all. There's not even like a chance you get paid for it. Facebook years ago used to pay well. And now every single month Facebook tries to find a new way to not pay any money at all. So truly the only places, thanks for the follow, Geek Girl Alyssa. The only platforms that have consistently put creators ahead of profits more so than the other platforms, YouTube and Twitch. That's it. I wasn't a fan of that BS. Yeah, nobody was. Alyssa. Also, could have sworn I was following here already, but apparently not. It happens. Alright, let me see if I can... I checked your Twitter and you didn't pay for a blue check mark. Yeah, I was so mad when they rolled that shit out, dude. When Instagram was like, oh, you can have the blue check mark for $15 or whatever the fuck. I completely take back what I said about being money hungry. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate you having a level enough head to have the conversation, first of all. I think there's like a certain level, and this is something that I like learned because of doing stand-up comedy. When you're on a stage with a microphone, people have like a warped perception of what you are and who you are as a person. That you have more unearned respect. People hold you at a higher standard just because you're on stage with a microphone. And a lot of times, like, you would tell a joke as a comedian, and the crowd wouldn't laugh at it because they don't want to believe that you're just a guy with a job. Like, one of the first pieces of advice that I got from an old head in comedy was like, hey, if you're going to talk about having a job, talk about it in the past tense. Because people want to believe that your career right now is going well enough that you don't have to work that job anymore. Yeah, you seem cool and I came off strong, but I also know from your content you were smart enough to explain it. And thank you for giving me the chance to explain it. But yeah, I think that same thing happens with creators. Like, people will see creators, especially big creators with like a lot of followers, and just assume, you know, I'm rolling in the dough. And the reality of it is, if like for most of my creator friends, if they don't do a sponsored ad that month, they're struggling for rent. Like, if they don't do a sponsorship with fucking Brawny or whatever every month, that's it. I got lucky because I came from the side of entertainment that I needed to build up how to like make money in other ways and to, like, diversify through, like, because of how I started with stand up. And so, like, for the past 5-6 years or whatever, every month I've made enough money from stand up that content creation, like, I never needed to do a sponsored ad or anything. Luckily. Cyanide, have you tried Kick? They pay out the best, but the discoverability is garbage and the app still has a lot of bugs. Web browser works beautifully, though. The opposite is true in music. The amount of times I've gotten judgmental looks because I said I took this on full time is insane. Yeah. I mean, you get that a lot in stand-up too, but in the moment, like on stage, people want to believe their delusions. But then you get off stage and someone goes, oh, so what do you do when you're not doing this? And you're like, oh, this is what I do. And they go, that's cool. Not as much as it used to be. I mod for a guy there, and TikTok is actually worse than Kick for him. And this is probably just a product of the environment that I grew up in Florida. I struggle to trust new platforms. Especially, like, you're telling me 95% payout? alarm bells are going off in my head right now. A 95% share. Here's the thing though. I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. But a new platform that's offering 95% share. Uh-oh. Tarnishing 2 nights in a row. Right on. How goes? It goes good, AJ. We have been very distracted during this run tonight so far, but it's fine. We're getting there. Let me see. Can I? This is so jank. It's so jank that it makes me laugh, actually. Did you say AJ? Yeah, YouTube commenter. I have a multi-chat, so I can see the comments from YouTube and Twitch. A multi-chat feature, by the way, which TikTok won't. I can't. TikTok. There's no. They won't let me. TikTok won't let me add, so I can't look at the TikTok chat in that. But that's your name. You got confused. Yeah, I figured that's what that was. But yeah, AJ is over on YouTube. He was here yesterday for a few hours. Thanks for the sub, Seedingson. Appreciate that. Let me see if I can catch up a little bit on. I think they're paying that well because it does have a bad rep. Thanks for the follow, Rankauru. That was my best attempt. T-Sig. Elden Ring is more of a backdrop, a pretty wallpaper at this point. Also, Elden Ring is just pretty. Kindly self-care reminder. Thank you, Lissa. Jesus. Broken at best. What do you want me to what do you want to be called? I don't mind saying broken at best over and over, but I imagine, because also I haven't heard anyone else say jank in years. You really are 30. That's what gave it away. AJ, is this run strictly base game, or are you doing DLC as well? Unfortunately, AJ, I don't have the DLC. That's why I have a tip goal. If I get $40 in tips, I'll buy the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, because I've wanted it for a very long time, obviously. And like, logically, I probably could just spend $40 to get the DLC. But it feels like $40 on a video game feels way, way more than like $40 on like food. It's like when like the iPhone App Store games would be like 99 cents, and you'd be like, ugh, 99 cents? Are you out of your fucking mind? What do I look like, a millionaire? That's how I feel about that. And it's, probably some stuff I got to work on in therapy, but we're not there yet. Seating, if I ever do anything of value, please don't cancel me. I hope this cancels out my negativity. You're good, dog. AJ says hi, Twitch chat. OG Mouse, hope all is well. Yeah, all is well. Just Ren. Okay, Ren is easier. Are you using the desktop app or do you have a stream key for TikTok? Like, LOL, love the American Skits. Oh, wait, oh, that moved. Like, what's the BTS setup on that for you? So I use OBS, and I have stream elements with my OBS, which gives me the multi-stream feature. The stream key that's, and I think my OBS is just linked. I'm like logged in to Twitch and YouTube with my OBS. But it's either I log into those accounts and multi-stream that way, or I give one stream key. So I could technically use the stream key from TikTok, put it in OBS, but I think that would mess up with my current OBS setup. I didn't know you stream on here. I only ever see it on TikTok and YouTube. LOL. Love the America Skits. I appreciate that, Ren. Yeah, I'm newly back on Twitch. Did the kids not say jank? It's in my daily use. Broken Gamer. I know what you mean, bud. Thank you. I might say janky, but not jank. Same thing. Sarah, do you count super chats to the tip goal? If your super chat specifically says for tip goal, I will count 70% of that super chat because that's how much I get. $40 for DLC has totally different vibes from $4 for a whole game. Yeah, if it was a $4 DLC, wouldn't even be a second thought. But 40, I have to like. Hold on, I gotta update something really quick. Thanks, T Sigma 6. I realized immediately upon receiving that tip. You didn't mean to ruin the thought there. Nah, I forget what I was saying. I'm realizing immediately my alert message for tipping is not nearly chaotic enough. As someone who has beaten the DLC in the main game 4 times now each, I can and will say the DLC for this is actually worth the 40 in my opinion, at least. Well, I have news for you, Ren. We're gonna get the DLC. Most people call me broken. One person calls me Mr. Best. I flirted with putting my real name out there for a couple months. Then I read a song about how obvious. Jesus, chat. Pause. We shouldn't. Wrote a song about how obviously we shouldn't kill people, but that doesn't make Charlie Kirk not a bad dude. And the way people were foaming at the mouth, turned me off to being like super easy to find on my private holes. I get that. You gotta protect your mentals, protect your chickens, as Marshawn Lynch once said. Glad I asked about that. Rock on, T Sigma. Yeah. Thanks for reminding people, AJ. You can always have it yell secret tunnel at you. Oh, that's a fun one. Genuinely a minor issue immediately fixed. You're awesome. I tried. It's not perfect seating. And it looks very ridiculous. But that is simply the best that I could do with what they handed me. So thanks for popping in here. Now I want to be a brat and not pause. Once a brat. Remember to like, sub, and member join, whatever. I'm gonna, hold on. We're gonna flip this. Because I'm gonna go get the DLC. But I don't know what kind of information it would show, so just wanted to make sure. Have a good night. Get some rest, Eatingson. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree. Following once a brat with remember to sub is diabolical. Oh, chat. That wasn't even me. I said the first half. Who's your favorite and most hated bosses so far? I gotta think about that, man. I think okay, it's installing. I want to say Godfrey. Godfrey, I want to say is my favorite so far. I love there's not a single attack that Godfrey or Horaloo have that makes me go, that's fucked up. Like, that's broken. Like, every attack, it feels like a dance. And every attack, there is kind of like this is kind of clearly the way that you are to counter this thing. And in that way, it does kind of feel like a dance. Least favorite bosses. When I tell you, I want you to hear this for a second. My first playthrough of this game was fully blind. I didn't watch streamers. I didn't watch YouTube videos about how to play this game. My first playthrough was blind. And I killed the Godskin duo without sleep pots on my second try. When I was playing Dark Souls 3, I killed Nameless King for fun. Those goddamn misbegotten warriors are a pain in my fucking ass. I also have real, genuine technical complaints about Melania, but it's Melania and it's supposed to be bad. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know what... I cannot. I fucking cannot. I can't fucking figure out the goddamn misbegotten warriors. And, like, I can kill them. Sure. Absolutely, I can kill the misbegotten. I do it regularly. They don't have, like, a lot of life, right? But Boy, does it feel bad. Yeah, Nightbot will block your chat if you do 6 emotes in one message. Have you ever played any of the Elder Scrolls games? Yes. Started with Oblivion, played Skyrim. I have hundreds of hours in Skyrim. I even played Elder Scrolls Online for a little bit before everyone stopped playing that immediately. The Lovely Mystery. Your table skit stopped me from becoming a Republican, and I thank you for that. Little old me? My little jokey jokes. I'm just a little guy. I'm gonna ride that high for a month. Thank you. And also, you're welcome. You made him clutch his pearls. You're currently replaying Skyrim again. Do you do... Listen, do you do any mods? I fucking love the mods on Skyrim. MC... How you doing, Ben? Tuning in from a train to make you do New Jersey defending himself against New York Junior accusations. Coffee. I gotta say coffee to get into my New Jersey. Here's the thing, MC. I'll do the New Jersey accent, but I'm not gonna do no improv game mechanics. You don't get to say, oh, New Jersey, but he's in the middle of a dentist office or whatever. That feels too monkey dance to me. But I'll do the accent, for sure. I'm just not gonna do the act out. Low-key considering replaying Oblivion. Oblivion is fun. I tried playing the remaster. It just... Oh, fuck, dude. The tutorial, the setup, getting into the game takes so long. It's like 17 to 20 minutes before you're actually in the game. And it's just so hard to get through. Ren, honestly... Fighting the misbegotten warriors kind of sort of makes me feel like I'm fighting baby Elden Ring versions of Sif from DS1. I never played DS1. That's the only one. I've done DS2, DS3, Elden Ring. I've never played DS1. I'm still mad about the craft bag and ESO being locked behind not just a paywall, but a monthly subscription. That made me so mad I stopped playing. LOL. The inventory system in that game is so trash. Agree. Clock it. Demonic Cookie 8D. Agree. Sarah, you're not just a little guy. You're from Florida. You are automatically scary. Not you, Siri. AJ, your skits are awesome, and honestly, the recent short was really cathartic. I'm glad you think so. It was a bit cathartic for me, too. Listen, I have a few on at the moment, but I wanted to have visual mods because I like the lavender eyes Carlia has. And also, some of those visual mods just make the game feel like a brand new game. Sarah, New York doesn't want them. Last time you did the Texas Gay Awakening clip went a little viral in the fandom. And I love that. But yeah, it does the act outs. It feels a bit too monkey dance. Listen, I was one of those poor souls who got hit by the Steam paid mods BS back in like 2013. So mods usually leave a bad taste in my mouth, but I'm starting to use them more again. You should. The free mods for Skyrim are so phenomenal. Like, they're so diverse. They're so diverse that every time you play Skyrim, you can make it feel like a brand new game. Aw, my BF and I say coffee like that because of his aunt. As you should. Yes, both my mom and dad are Republican, and you made me actually consider other views and not just ignore and shut them out. Hell yeah. And that's on frontal lobe development. Bro, 9 out of 10 dentists agree coffee stains the teeth. We now know that the 10th dentist is from Jersey. I think I only have like 6 on at the moment. The big one was the Stones mod added, so I can get the crown for the Thieves Guild. Oh, yeah. The Stones of Baranthazar, whatever his name is. Broken Gamer. I binge watch your table news skits whenever I'm having a bad day. My favorite character is Florida because I live in Florida and he's relatable. LOL, originally from New York. You are a stereotype, my friend. Listen, I lost all of my Daedric items because of that ish. No. Baranzaya. Yeah, that's the one. A new hand touches the beacon. MC, I must say that Jacob Elordi was an interesting choice, but I totally get the whole monkey thing. LOL, getting commanded around sucks. What Jacob Elordi thing? I didn't see someone say Jacob Elordi. I am in confusion. Ren, Hardstairs over my 2,000 hours each for DS1 and DS3. Most of each being randomized item and key item runs. Yeah. Honestly, if you can beat DS2 and DS3, DS1 is a walk in the park on a Sunday afternoon. That's what I've heard. I wish... So I'm on Xbox. I wish I had a PC. I have a Mac, but I wish I had a PC because I want to do a randomized Elden Ring run so bad. Skyrim modding can be difficult to install with load orders, but it's so worth it. People are so creative. I love seeing all the things people can create when they love something. Yeah, when I play on a Xbox and I do the mods through Xbox because it's like one of the only games that actually has. Oh, that's why I chose for the Gay Awakening. Oh, I remember now. Anyway, when I play Skyrim on the Xbox, if you have the Anniversary Edition, the mods you can just access them just on the main menu, and they auto sort the load order for you. It's so nice. Yeah, I was livid and rage quit the game for a few years. I would too. Okay. AJ. Also, you get quality of life improvements now for the base game, don't you? The inventory management stuff was a nice improvement. Are we talking Skyrim, AJ? Talking about incidental DLC features. Oh. I think I might have to close the game out and reopen it to get that, because I just hopped back in while the DLC was downloading, so I don't know. Probably yeah. I only have Elden Ring on Xbox. Otherwise, I'd have probably 2,000 hours into doing randomized runs. They look so fun. 1,000 sub gold gets Ben a PC. Would 1,000 subs be worth a PC? Yeah, that'd be $2,500. I think. Okay, we're gonna take a break here in a moment because I gotta refill my water and use the restroom and stuff. But before we do, I think it's in that neighborhood. It's another $1 a sub, so you could get something that'll run at least. Yeah. Came over here to follow over here too. Sorry for the hate. Oh shit. No, you're good, Seating. AJ, I can go throw you some Bezos bucks on Twitch towards that. I wouldn't say no to him, AJ. I think I get a higher percentage of Prime subs, actually. Not like a lot more, but I think I get a little bit more. Decent PC can be built for 1,800 or even less. Is that still true, Broken Gamer? Is that still true with the RAM prices? I feel like the RAM for the PC is worth as much as the PC itself now. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Mac has the M chips with the unified memory, and I'm very curious to see how all of this is going to affect that. If you get a certain hold a certain threshold, you get more of a percentage. And yeah, the Plus program. That was new to me when I started streaming again, and so I'm still learning how it all works. But okay, we're gonna play some Redactyl. Thank you for the Prime sub, Expert Generalist. I am pretty sure you. That's your AJ. I've had it activate like once, but it was nicer to get a higher percentage. It always is. That's my spelling. I'm sad because the 32 gigabyte RAM kit I was going to get myself for Christmas cost $70 when I put it on my wish list, and by Christmas it was $305. Jeez, a low. That I am. Okay, cool. Also, thank you for the gifted sub, Broken Gamer. Linora Druid. Congrats on your gifted sub. Make sure you say thank you to Broken Gamer. That does. I am now a tiny fraction closer to the PC. Hooray! That does put us at our sub goal to do another exercise. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna set up Redactyl. If you don't know what Redactyl is a puzzle game, one of my favorites. This is a random Wikipedia page with all of the words redacted from the article other than prepositions and articles. I'm going to share a link in the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. If you click the link, you can hop in and do a team. You can do teamwork to solve the redacted Wikipedia article. The goal is to name the article. So you type in, and as you type a word, it'll reveal all instances of that word throughout the article. The goal is to find out what the article is about. While you guys are playing Redactyl, I'm going to fill up my water and use the restroom. When I get back, I'll spin the wheel of pain, and we'll hop back into some Elden Ring. Let me send that link out to you guys. Ooh. Oh, we're also in a treasure train? Treasure train just started in your channel. Participants save 35% on 5 or more gift subs at level 2. Neato. It was only a level 1 treasure train, though, so... Okay, the Redactyl link has been sent to Twitch and to YouTube. Go ahead and click that link to join the group session of Redactyl. I'm going to fill up my water. I'll be right back. Thank you for the 500 bits, Broken. I know you probably... You know what? I don't know if you meant this, but... I just want you to listen to the game. Thought it actually might be a little... Oh, good. Yeah, you hit the RIP command as well. Got it. Love this. Love it. You guys are the best. I'll be right back. What happened? You beat the game. Okay. It was an Indian thing I've never heard of before. Okay. Okay. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree is ready to start. Did I get it in time? Okay. I know there was a question about why the bottom of this screen says deaths 5, but the Nightbot counter is more than 5. This was a scene I was using when I first started doing the Elden Ring stuff, and then I kind of figured out that a better scene setup. So the Nightbot count is correct for this current run of Elden Ring. Hey, thanks for the follow, Tater Cubs. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Mains be damned. I wish I had download speed that quick. Stupid Xfinity. Yeah. I pay a lot of money to Spectrum to make it go that fast. Bring out the wheel. Bring out the wheel. How much longer are you giving the dough? That was not to me. Okay, Sarah earlier. Fair enough. I'm just waiting to finish baking and I'm calling it a night. Got it. Okay, makes a lot more sense. All right. Wheel of Pain. No. Yeah, I'll spin it again if we get 5 more fucking subs. No respins, chat. If the wheel wants me to die, I die. Oh, to have $30. push-ups 51 through 75. Thanks for the anonymous.
That was the best pool game of my life.
Were you linked to the Bluetooth?
Dude, no. I don't know. Like, I've been linked to it before. Sorry. Sometimes it connects to it, and I don't know how, but it just did. Sorry. Was that just the loudest thing?
It was very loud,
Sorry.
and it caught me off guard.
It's the HK Onyx Studio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it connects to it sometimes. That's happened before, but like I didn't try to connect to it just now.
How
My
bizarre.
apologies to chat if they heard that.
Oh, they heard it, but I mean, it's going through the
Sorry,
mic.
The moment
So
that I realized too, I just opened up a video on Instagram and just started playing.
yeah, T Sigma's in chat going shake, 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 Sonora. I don't think that's what it was, but
Yeah. It was just a David Dobrik video, I guess. But yeah, sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I heard it from the bathroom and I was like, oh god. Oh no.
we're live. Oh, I know why. I know why the accent redeem only works on this page. And not the other ones. And it's because I'm a little idiot. And now the Do the Roar will play. Hey, don't dismiss yourself like that. Claim big idiot title. You're an achievement. Yeah, I'm not a little idiot, I'm a big idiot. the end of the previous session, quit game might not be selected. It worked. Let's test that. Went for the south last time. Let's go for the Midwest. Oh, let me just squeeze right past you there. I have a D&D aside if that's cool. I want to do a game where the party is a band, so they're all bards. Would it be better to homebrew a secondary class for each instrument, or to just flesh out custom bard and let them multi-class how they like? Okay, so first of all, Broken, you've come to the right place. I'd say like 75% of my followers love the fuck out of D&D. Secondarily, when do you want to start that game? Because truly the answer here is how much effort, how much time and effort and energy do you want to put in? Because what you are suggesting, the two options are, let them multi-class themselves, or create 4 brand new bard subclasses with specific instrument focuses. Now, infinity effort, I want to start the game when it's perfect. Create 4 brand new bard subclasses with focus on specific instruments. Obojima, the Studio Ghibli book, gives you electric guitars and guitar axes and stuff as weapons and has some fun bard subclasses. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to throw ideas out for Broken, by all means, go ahead and do it. Wait, run that back. Can't see YouTube chat. It wasn't in YouTube chat. Twitch chat. Look at what Ren said. Renkaru. The Obojima, the Studio Ghibli book, gives you electric guitars, guitar axes, and stuff as weapons and has some fun bard subclasses. Obojima also adds jello shots as potions, which I find funny. That is funny. Just Ren. I know. I said Ren, and then I wanted to make sure that he knew who I was talking about, so I said the full username. Just to be sure. Okay. Oh, is my thing broken here? There it goes. Okay. Okay, so. We gotta get this Academy key, which is just up there to the left. It's okay. Only 7 of the streamers I follow actually pronounce it correctly. That's because, like me, they're avid fans of the guilty pleasure that is the anime the second part of my username comes from. The goals tried to take a break. They did. Elden Ring, stuck in one place, everyone's favorite DLC.
Ah, there you are. You claimed a great rule. What's... Aha. You're in my doubt. The words of the truly, I believe.
Orin High
when
School
the
host.
elk
Oh,
even
okay, I've heard of
worse.
it.
That's the part. Oh, give it a try. And if it... I've high... Be sure there's no tarnish. Be sure to... I'm quite certain.
Oh, there's an invasion in here, isn't there? Nope. Not an invasion, just a dumbass. Get wrecked, dork.